So, I wasn't going to do this video tonight, but I said screw it, because whatever. So I've been known for making fun of anime before, for good reason, and I'm just going to kind of just jump right into it. I think part of the reason, if not the biggest reason, is that it's cliched. It is most anime, just a lot of the characters all look the same, from anime to anime. They'll do stupid stuff like giving them a giant sword, which sometimes is fine, I guess, but you know, when you're the 1 millionth anime that's done it, then don't do it again, because we've seen it before. And it's just kind of like, the moment I see a big sword, I go, oh great, this probably is not going to be anything intelligent or new or unique or inspired. It's uninspired. Anime usually is uninspired. That's the same problem with most modern day Japanese video games. Like I said, characters are just totally boring. They kind of have this fuck the world attitude, like Yu Yu Hakusho was kind of like that, you know. Just kind of like, I'm a rebel and I'm tough and blah blah blah, you know. It really feels like a show made for teenagers. Most of these shows are shows made for kids, you know. And I don't want to say I'm too grown up and old to watch cartoons. I'm not like that. I love animation. Princess Mononoke is one of my favorite movies ever, if not my favorite movie, even compared to movies like Gladiator and stuff. So it's not that I don't like cartoons. It's not that I don't like Japanese stuff. It's just that I like Japanese stuff because it's crazy and weird and unique, and most anime is not. Most anime is just kind of like, hey, I've seen this before, and I'm not stupid enough to watch this. I mean, I'm sorry if that sounds rude, but you know, I've kind of grown up, and even when I was a teenager, the shows I was into were like Cowboy Bebop and Berserk. I mean, I got and shows like Hellsing. I got this is probably a, oh, I'm trying to use the camera here. This is probably a bootlegged copy I got forever ago. And Berserk, which is really awesome. Like, see, I own the DVDs. Like, I'm not inexperienced, and I got a whole pile of the Hellsing DVDs right here. Try to do this without dropping any of them. The OVAs and everything, which I just thought were a huge waste of money. I bought these when I was younger, and I didn't have much value of money. And Dragon Ball Z, like, as cliche as Dragon Ball Z is, like, I think it's got a pretty good story. It's the Android and Cell sagas. And I bought Record of Lodoss War because it was $25, and I like Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. But this show is kind of cliche, but the storytelling is pretty good. You know, I mean, I can actually see through a lot of the dumbass stuff in anime. The storytelling and the writing is good. Full Metal Alchemist is a show where the animation can get kind of silly at times when they exaggerate, and giant sweat thing will go down the back of their head, and they freak out, their eyes get all crazy and everything. So that kind of stuff's really annoying, but like the storytelling and the writing is so good. And I feel like it reaches a lot of intelligent adults if they give it a chance. So like, just be intelligent, you know. I mean, it's the same kind of thing with like modern day pop music. I just don't think it's made for intelligent people. I think it's made for everyday simpletons that don't know, something clever from something that's totally, boring, that they've heard this, over and over and over, the same song about partying a million times. Anime is kind of a lot of cookie cutter stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm not great at, this isn't like a great presentation or anything. I can't go into detail about this kind of stuff. Maybe if I come up with more reasons for slamming anime, I'll come up with them. But yeah, I don't think it's made for American adults. Like, the guys that were into Cowboy Bebop that made Cowboy Bebop, you could tell they liked American stuff, because like every episode was named after an American song. The movie was called Knocking on Heaven's Door, which they changed when it came to America, so they wouldn't get the crap suit out of them. So, and Samurai Champloo is another really cool one. A very unique look on samurai movies, fictional, obviously. So yeah, it's anyway. I guess that's, if that means anything, that's kind of my opinion on anime. And one thing I will say, it's sad that American companies are computer animating everything. It's boring. Computer animation is boring. I want at least some hand-drawn work in the process. I'm not impressed by good graphics anymore. I'm not. Like, I think that I have graphics in my games. I don't need computer graphics in my movies. If you're going to animate something, I like to see it artistic, you know? I don't feel much heart and soul in graphics. But that's just my old man opinion coming out. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I mean, my mouse is buried with all these fucking movies.